Good evening and thank you for joining us. RCMP are looking for 5 men who allegedly stole thousands of dollars worth of alcohol from a local liquor store. It happened early yesterday morning in the 5500 block of 50th Avenue. Police have released these surveillance pictures of the suspects. They were last seen driving away in a red Jeep Liberty. It's believed they stole more than $5,000 worth of alcohol. Anyone with information is asked to call the Lloydminster RCMP or Crime Stoppers. Well, the results are in. The rural municipality of Britannia has elected John Light as its new Reeve. Living in the community his entire life, Light is excited to be taking on the new role.
I was actually on council for 10 years and just stepped down last fall. And I didn't expect to be doing this though.
Light says many neighbors asked him to run, which is why he threw his name in the ring. He says infrastructure is a major issue in the RM and he hopes to tackle it. Ed Noble is now the newest town councillor. The RM will hold an official election this coming fall. Local students are being written up, but it's not the kind of ticket you might expect. Many area organizations are recognizing the good youth do through this year's positive ticketing campaign. Bart Padiasic takes a look at how it's going as the first week wraps up.
Grade 9 student Megan Kozicki is being rewarded for her good deeds.
I went to elementary schools and talked to some grade 7s about coming to high school, and I just help them out to get prepared for high school and make them feel comfortable to come into our school.
To her, recognition is its own reward.
Well, it's good to show others just little things that they're doing to help the world out and just to give thanks to all those different people who've been doing the little things to make the world a better place.
The positive ticketing campaign is in its third summer. To city councillors, it's been invaluable in rewarding the good behavior not often highlighted.
Things that come out in print and other media is that the negative things that youth do, and I know firsthand that there are a lot of positive things that many and most of our youth do, and goes unrecognized.
Holy Rosary High School is part of the organizing committee in charge of the campaign.
Throughout the community, to the RCMP, to different agencies, to the schools, and they're handed out to individuals who have contact with young people. And when somebody recognizes that somebody is doing something awesome, they get a ticket.
It's not just students who get something out of it.
Not only is it good for the students, but I think it's good for the adults too, because we don't often stop long enough in our day to think about how important it is to recognize our kids.
The ticketing campaign is directed at school kids and runs until August 31st. Bart Padiasic, Newcap News.
Well, it's an exciting weekend in Cold Lake as it marks the 44th Cold Lake Stampede, and volunteers are hard at work preparing for this year's show. But this year's rodeo means just a little bit more to the Ag Society. Clayton Brown tells us why.
For 65 years, Cold Lakes Ag Society has been an integral organization in the community, and part of this weekend's rodeo will be a celebration for the big anniversary.
Friday night we have some special things planned. It's free to the entire public. They can come out and watch all the races. There's giveaways, there's free hot dogs, cupcakes, pop, fireworks at the end of the show.
It is quite an accomplishment for the Ag Society to do that, and the things that we've done for the city is just unbelievable.
For 44 of the Ag Society's last 65 years, volunteers have been putting in countless hours towards the rodeo, and this year is no different.
We are trying. We've painted. We've been out painting almost every night of the month here in May. We're getting our track ready. We're hoping for good weather, at least for Friday.
More than 200 cowboys and cowgirls will be taking part in the Stampede, and organizers want to remind everyone there's also plenty of action in the evenings.
We're having 32 heats of chariots all 3 nights. We're having 32 heats of wagons all 3 nights. Intermission, we have the Young Guns trick riding, which is really a special thing.
You can catch all the rodeo action at 1 p.m. both Saturday and Sunday. In Cold Lake, Clayton Brown, Newcap News.
Southern Alberta has been battling an intense weather system over the past few days. Now, here in our region, it's been the wind that's causing the most concern. So far this year, we've had stronger winds compared to last, and it's something our Newcap meteorologist has been keeping a close eye on.
Well, because we've had a fairly mild winter and a cool spring so far, and there's a big line called a baroclinic zone that divides the cool air in the north from the warm air in the south, and along that line you get lots of wind that's trying to balance out the cold and the warm air. We've been just on the edge of that line throughout the past 6 months.
And while those gusts can certainly mess up your hair or blow dust into your eyes, they can also cause considerable damage.
Some of the more significant ones include reduced visibility on the highway, also crops that have been seeded, they can be blown off the field completely. Increased allergies as well as reduced fuel consumption are just some of the impacts we can have from the wind.
Last year, the strongest winds were recorded during July and August with a maximum sustained wind speed of 70 kilometers per hour.